Hey, how's it going today, guys? It's King Robo. Welcome back to some more WWE 2K23. We're jumping into some of my factions today, and oh boy, these packs. I don't know what to say when I seen them. Alright, as you can see on the front, we got the Backlash. I hope you guys enjoyed that pay-per-view. It was kind of good. Okay, not bad. Uh, while we're here, if you guys see what's up on the side corner of the screen there, we have the locker code. And this thing, it didn't give out what I thought it would have. By now, I think it's over by the time you guys see it, so you really didn't miss much. What it did give us was a Series 1 Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And I'm pretty sure by now you guys probably got these out of free packs if you opened them. I don't know what to say, and I think you got like maybe a bunch of silver contracts. So those aren't really good. But this is not why we're here today. We're looking at the Backlash cards. Let's go over them and see what we think about these. Coming in at number 1, we have Cora Jade. To me, her card is basically a running offense. I would advise, if you want to, use her against only the computer. If it's on Legend, they might counter a lot because, like I just said, she runs basically on just running at opponents and attacking them. With her running offense at a 83, and if we go down the list, her agility is at an 82. No, I said 82. Yeah, 82 running offense, my bad. Her movement speed is an 82, and her finisher is an 82, with a low 72 in the special. And if we go over to the badges, we have Swiftness, which increases the movement speed, and Pain Train, which increases the running attack damage. Energetic Opportunist is okay. If you stun your opponent, you get to enter beast mode, but she's just going to be running at the opponent doing damage that way. The other way in the match will just be you fighting, but at least she's a striker, so that's good if she had those special badges, but she's okay. Let's jump into the next one. Next on the list, we have Dakota Kai. I will say right now, she has a card in the token market. It's not the same as this one, but she does have a high tier badge. I think it's Wet Blanket, if I'm not mistaken. I see no difference between this card. The only difference is that I think the movement speed, finisher, special, recovery are all 89, 85-ish, and everything else to me feels the same. Sting Like a Bee is okay. Clock Watcher, I'm not too sure about this one. I've always used cards that really never had that badge on them. Determination is okay, but the tier is poorly low. So use this card at your own risk, basically. Or I would just get the token market one. Coming up next, we have Stone Cold Steve Austin, 84 Ruby. I know you guys probably have seen this in a recent pack, and you have. The stats are, how can I say, a little higher. There is completely, to me, no difference between the other Ruby card that you basically can get out of the earlier packs. I think it was the This Is Awesome. The badges on this one is Sting Like a Bee at a really good high tier. It's really good, but raring to go is more of a tag-based badge, and I don't think you want to use them for tag-based matches unless you're playing with them in Faction Wars, and not many people are going to use that to, level up with. You might try other cards that can actually be usable, but the Weapons Master here, why? If I use weapons, that's great, but most of the time, you're the rattlesnake, you just want to finish the match. You could have some fun with that. It's not a bad thing. It's an okay badge, I guess. And then his Pen Escape is at 84. So the card's decent at number 3. Coming in at number 4, we have Cody Rhodes. I would have put him at a higher tier here, but I can't because his build is just all over the place. He has an 80 pin escape. I think he had an 80 up here. I think it's arm power, specials at 80, finishers at 85, and his badges evolve around him gaining special really quickly and kicking out of pins. I don't know, but Slippery Eel is okay. We see it coming. We've seen on a recent card. I think it was Bianca Belair, which is a pretty good one. Start the match off with some special, going in hot. Wish it was a little higher, but what can you do? Endurance is really good. It combos with the Slippery Eel for me. That's basically all his card can do for me. But if you ever get the Amethyst down the line, it is a little bit better. I think it's missing one badge though. Coming in at number 5, I put him up here for a reason, and it's not because of the stats. As you can see, a lot of stuff here is below the 80s besides the strength and at 81, and his finisher. Everything else is weirdly at 77, and I know you guys can see it from here because it's not really much to look at, but it's an upgrade to the Emerald Batista you get in the Towers part of the mode. And he has Sting Like a Bee and Heavy Handed. Merciless Opportunist is pretty good when you deal with stunned opponents, and he can enter Rage when taking heavy damage. So he's subpar decent if he was actually a token market card. But if you get him out of this pack, you could slide him in your team. He's not bad. He's okay. Decently okay. Here are some honorary mentions that I find a little bit weird. You guys probably notice at the bottom of the list we have Top Dollar and Adonis. This is kind of weird because didn't we just get them out of the DLC packs for the first pack? They even have the same badges. Nothing new. They're just gold. So I guess this is for you guys that didn't pick up the first DLC. It would have been cool if they put the Steiner brothers in here, but they didn't even do that. And as you can see, we got another British Bulldog. Like last week, or 2 weeks ago from this point, because I'm a little late here. Sorry again, guys. He doesn't look too great in the stats department. It's basically the same card. And I think these are the same badges, if I'm not mistaken. Well, no. These are a little bit better. Yeah, so if you didn't get the one from the last pack, you can get this one, if you're lucky. Okay guys, going down to the final 2 in this collection. If you manage to get mostly all the rubies and I think 1 or 2 of the sapphires, you can get your hands on a new Rhea Ripley. Now, the problem with this one is that we already have a Rhea Ripley. And it's a ruby, it's an 83, it's not 84, but the thing is, as you can see, these stats are a little bit higher, but then you come over here and you got like the weirdest badges comboed up. Rage is okay at a high tier, Sting Like a Bee is very good, but real quick, let's jump over to the Proving Grounds itself. As you can see, the stats are a little bit worse than the other card, but you look at this, she has Space Invader, Merciless Opportunist, Showman, Energetic Opportunist, all the answers. This one's a little bit better in the badge department, even if they're not high tiered, because they kind of work around what she's about, and I kind of like it. Space Invader, you already know, one of her finishers is straight up a submission. And she needs that, even if it is a really bad tier, it's okay. And it's like just, you might as well just grind Proving Grounds. That's basically it for this card. She's not the greatest reward out of the ones we recently saw, but the final one, you'll see who I'm talking about in a minute. And coming in at number 1, which I think is probably the best card in this set, is Finn Balor. He doesn't have the greatest stats, but his range is at 83. His agility, ready for this? 88. Stamina, 88. Movement speed, 88. Recovery 83, Special 83, and Finisher 88. You put some side plates on him, he's looking like a top tier overall 84. Not bad. And if you go over here, he has Quick Climber, Sting Like a Bee, Crowd Boost, and Heavy Handed. Basically, I feel like those two main badges, the ones I love, and I know you guys love, should have been on Rhea Ripley. Or they could have shared them both, give them both the same badges. But Quick Climber is really good for him because his finisher is, you know what it is, the coup de grace, and him diving off and stomping on you. It works perfectly, and you can get up there really fast. So I think this is a decent reward, but in order to get him, you need certain rubies and certain sapphires. So for those that don't buy, you don't really need to get this card. You're not missing anything for this week. And that's about all the cards for now, but let's jump into opening up some packs. Okay, we are in the packs market here. As you can see, I'm still trying to collect as many as I can. We're on the dry spell because there's not too many reward packs, but if you log in this week, you can get another WrestleMania Goes Hollywood, which is not bad. I still have to finish up my weekly towers, but that's cool. I'll take care of that later down the week after we deal with the My Rise mode. And we're at the end of the female My Rise story, so stay tuned for that. But without further ado, we got 6 packs here. Nothing special, they're deluxe. You can get an Amethyst Manager this week, and that is Santos Escobar as we go back here. Sorry about that, I had to back out because my mind just went blank for a second. But yeah, let's open these up and see what we get. Okay, so we got 2 for the price of 1. We got an EO Sky. Pretty good match this past weekend. Drew McIntyre, okay. Wesley. So far, nothing great. We got, I think, 2 or 3 left. All dupes in that one. Pretty bad. And we got Tyler Breeze. So that's basically about it. Let's see what we have out of this. None from the 2. So yeah, basically I would say the odds are usually the same, guys. This week isn't really that great for the pack, but you never know. Maybe this Thursday or Friday we might get something new, or they'll wait a week and we'll get some new packs from then. But until next time, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry we couldn't get anything great to show off, but I just wanted to talk about these packs that are out today. Like I said earlier, I would just stay clear of them and, enjoy the ones we got. Have a good day and peace.